when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
And with a victory on mat number 2 for Centennial, Nathan Grider. Folks, that will conclude our JV matches for this evening. Give us a few moments, they will get the gym set up for the varsity matches. In the meantime, it's a great time to visit the concession stand. It's located out in Milwaukee, and purchases made from the concession stand go to support our Activities Booster Club, which in turn supports all of our student athletes.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
First and foremost, we congratulate the teams and coaches participating tonight. These matches provide each of us an opportunity to demonstrate how much we appreciate their efforts and dedication. Together, we can all set the standard for good sportsmanship. We ask that you please let the coaches coach, the officials officiate, and the wrestlers wrestle. At this time, we would like to ask all former wrestlers and managers that are here in the crowd, please stand. You might recognize some familiar faces. It is alumni night. So, former wrestlers and managers, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for attending, and we truly appreciate your continued support of Jaguar Wrestling. You are always welcome back home. And everyone, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your headwear as we honor the flag and those who serve to protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Thank you. As mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting out at weight class 106 this evening. Weight class 106. And it is time for our starting lineups. Starting at weight class 106. Wrestling for Urbandale, Garrett Towers. And for Centennial, they are open. Wrestling at weight class 113 for the Jayhawks, Landon View. For Centennial, either Ricky Beckwith or Carson Aggie. Weight class 120 for Urbandale, Caleb Arroyo. And for Centennial, Kale Vandermark. Weight class 126 for Urbandale, Caleb Gray. And for Centennial, Will Sloan. Weight class 132, wrestling for Urbandale, David Tillinghast. And for Centennial, Andrew Rowland. And weight class 138, wrestling for Urbandale, Ashton Hensley. And for Centennial, Ethan Sodergren. Wrestling, weight class 144 for Urbandale, Dane Rue. And for Centennial, Nolan Phillips. In weight class 150, wrestling for Urbandale, Jake Dunn. And for Centennial, Isaac Rule. Wrestling, weight class 157 for Urbandale, Jackson Brown. And for Centennial, Max Dable. In weight class 165 for Urbandale, Oliver Gray. And wrestling for Centennial, Jacob Hand. And in weight class 175 representing Urbandale will be Aiden Fordash. And for Centennial, Brian Smith and Henry Lee. Weight class 190 for Urbandale, Cam Tickets. And for Centennial, Ben Roders. In weight class 215, wrestling for Urbandale, Ethan Miller. And for Centennial, Brooke Killer. And in weight class heavyweight for the Urbandale Jayhawks, Elias Martin. And for Centennial, Dirk Winkle. Visiting Urbandale Jayhawks are led by head coach Mike Moreno with the assistance of Dave Moreno, Jacob Eichmann, Jeff Sand, Bryce Cohen, and Ali Mahan. And your Centennial Jaguars are led by head coach Jake Roth with the assistance of Mike Fontana, Gene Hildreth, Max Davis, Tyler Willers, Brad Rule, Chris Huffbaum, and Nick Lawrence. Managers for the Centennial Jaguars are Emma Brule, Lily Newton, Adeline Hansen, Leah Landis, JC Morris, Rowan Robinson, Emma Shaw, Cindy Song, and Marie Struder. Our athletic trainers who work very hard for Centennial, Nick Booker and Taylor Ayers. Representing our cheerleaders out front in front of the home crowd are Eva Brinkman, Kendra Fallon, Tessa Gaspin, Adira Johnson, Nova McDivitt, Piper Oliver, Addie Phipps, Sophia Powers, Abby Sampson, and Tegan West. They are led by head coach Amy Bergione.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to wrestling here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, the final athletic event here at Ankeny Centennial of 2024, and it has been an outstanding 2024, very memorable year so far. Looking to make one more memory here tonight on the wrestling match. We start things off here tonight against Urbandale. 106, Centennial doesn't have anybody there. They haven't had anyone there all year, so Garrett Towers will get the forfeit there for Urbandale as we move to 113. Ricky Beckwith now in the lineup for Centennial. New to the lineup here tonight, and he will be taking on Landon Vu for Urbandale. Going old school tonight, starting things off at 106.
Wrestling weight class 113 for the Urbandale Jayhawks, Landon Vu.
Vu gets in there right away. A single leg on Beckwith as Beckwith tries to fight him off. Good crowd here tonight on a cold, windy night on the north side of Ankeny. That was a brutal walk-in. That wind picked up this afternoon about 2:30. Whew. Nice and warm here in the gym, though. Warm and cozy tonight. Vu looks controlled ahead, goes in again, tries to get in on the single. Beckwith fights him off. Now Vu works his way around. New rules this year, the takedowns are worth 3 in high school wrestling. No longer do you hear the crowd yelling for 2 as they work to get the control. Vu again working Beckwith down to the mat. Centennial will come out next. One of the better matches of the night will be coming up at 120. After this is Cale Vandermark will be taking on Caleb Arroyo. Those guys, Arroyo, a couple guys that have been at state as Vu works his way around. Beckwith in some trouble right now on the far side of the mat and rolls his way through as Vu got a little long on him, but works his way back once again, looks to sink his hips. And there's a pin there for Landon Vu. Fast start here for the Jayhawks here tonight as
Next up, weight class 120. Weight class 120.
stick there. Makes the score 12-0.
Now wrestling weight class 120 for the Urbandale Jayhawks, Caleb Arroyo.
See Caleb Arroyo now up against Cale Vandermark. Waiting here to get started. Just Saturday, Vandermark came away with a win when these two wrestled here at the Centennial Duels. Quickly added here again tonight. It's our third match of the evening after wrestling about 20 JV matches earlier. Ooh, nice counter there by Arroyo. Quick move from Vandermark. Still scoreless, 45 seconds into period number 1. It's our featured match of the evening. Couple state place winners there. Vandermark gets in on the right leg of Arroyo. And Vandermark working now on the reverse cradle. He's got Arroyo on his shoulders. Vandermark looking to finish this one off. Vandermark in good position. He gets the pin. Quick pin here, a minute 13 into it. Cale Vandermark in the matchup of state place winners.
Up next, weight class 126. Weight class 126. Now wrestling weight class 126 for the Urbandale Jayhawks, Caleb Gray.
And that'll bring up Caleb Gray for Urbandale in the red and navy. Taking on Will Sloan of Centennial, the freshman here at 126. See Gray shooting in here initially, tries to work his way around, no points awarded yet. Sloan trying to get his head out of it, and he does. We'll restart things here. 35 seconds into period number 1. Fourth match of the night. Forfeit and a couple pins. And we're already here to our fourth matchup. Sloan shoots in as he tries to get the takedown, and he does, just like that. He's got Gray on his back, getting him counted down. He's got 52 seconds to finish this one out. He got the takedown. He's already got the 4. Gray turns out of it, but a 4-point near fall. Make the score 7-0 in favor of Will Sloan. Nearly had Gray finished off. Gonna work again and try to get in on the cradle. Keeps Gray down on the mat. Warned here for an illegal hold. And that is going to be a technical violation for an illegal hold. And the point issued then to Gray. So Sloan will start on top. And just like that, Gray gets the reversal. He says he doesn't have it yet. As you see, Sloan still has the leg right now as Gray trying to get that reversal. Still no points issued. He's got it. Sloan looking to keep that leg. He's got his right arm around the right leg of Gray. And that's what's keeping him from getting the points. And there are no points then to Gray. And we will end the first period at 7-1.
Red defer is green. On neutral.
Wrestlers starting neutral per Sloan winning the toss. Will Sloan, the freshman from Ankeny Centennial. Just like that, Gray shoots in. He's going to try to finish off the single. Sloan tries to get his hips out of it. Be a good counter from Sloan, and Gray gets the takedown. 3 points for Caleb Gray. The Urbandale cheerleaders are sitting right by our floor camera tonight, so we've got quite the shaking of our floor camera, but not much we can do about it right now. Make you really feel the action down there with our mat side camera. Gray continues to go to work. Trailing 7-4, Stahl issued to Gray. So he wasn't working hard on the top. Now he tries to slide in on the crossface. Yeah, Sloan tries to fight him off right now. If he can get him turned, he'll get Sloan counted. Now Sloan comes through. Got a little high, Gray got a little high, and Sloan working. He gets the reversal for 2. Gray got a little high on him. Now Sloan trying to get him turned. Sloan's got on top of Gray. He's got 12 seconds to finish it off. He's already got him counting. Continues to try to get him down. That's got to be close. 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds. And Gray is turned looking at his coach right now, and he fought him off. 4 more points issued to Will Sloan on the near fall, and he leads 13-4. And we'll start neutral here in period number 3 as well. Gray tries to work his way around, tries to get that takedown as the wrestlers spin around a little bit. Sloan has countered him so far. Now Sloan's going to try to work through once again on a reverse cradle. And just like that, Gray's got control. Sloan coming around. If he can get his head out, he'll get 2 more, or 3 more, and he does. Sloan's got 3 more. Now he's going to try to finish it off. Sloan's got him on the mat. He's got 1:23 to finish it off. He's got more back points. And he gets the pin, Will Sloan, the freshman, with 1:18 to go in the 3rd period. Ties up the dual score right now at 12. And we move to 132. Andrew Rowland, the senior from Centennial, will go up against David Tillinghast of Urbandale.
Class 132 for Urbandale, David Tillinghast, and for Centennial, Andrew Rowland.
Looking to get the scoreboard straightened up here. Trying to get the period correct on the scoreboard. I think that's the only thing that doesn't look right. Because we are at 132. And back to period number 1. There we go. Time to wrestle. Rowland of Centennial, Tillinghast of Urbandale. Andrew Rowland, a wrestler we've watched grow up here on this mat. Shoots in, he's got the single right away, converts it to a double and gets 3 on the takedown, just 14 seconds in. And just like that, Rowland almost got himself stuck to the mat. Now he's going to try to finish it off. He's got Tillinghast in the cradle. Going to try to get his shoulders to the mat. He already had him counted down a couple seconds. A little bit outside on him. He's going to have a tough time finishing this one off. He tries to slide his head out. Tillinghast is stuck. Rowland's going to go to work once again. And Rowland's just got to be careful he doesn't get himself on the mat. And 4 points there on the near fall for Rowland. Now he's going to go back to work. Shoots the hand across the face. He's just a little bit tight on Tillinghast. Got him counted down again. He's got some more back points. And 4 more. Just like that, it's 11-0. Early on in this one, 30 seconds to go in the first period. And they try to shoot into that cradle once again. Again, he's pretty tight. Getting him counted down once more. And 4 points there, and that's going to be a technical fall. 5 points for Centennial there. First period, tech fall. 15-0, Andrew Rowland.
Up next, weight class 138. Weight class 138. Now wrestling, weight class 138 for the Jayhawks, Ashton Hensley. And for Centennial, Ethan Sodergren.
Okay, we got a new wrestler here for Urbandale. Let's see if I can figure out who that is. 138. I believe it's Ashton Hensley for Urbandale here wrestling at 138. There's a little lineup change made. Sodergren gets the 3-point takedown. Sodergren going to work once again. Ethan Sodergren, another one of the couple of really nice sophomores here on the squad for Coach Jay Groth as he tries to get Hensley turned. Moves through on the half. Continues to try to break down Hensley. Have to try to get him the other way. There he gets back into it. Hensley back flat to the mat. 50 seconds to go here in period number 1. Sodergren continues to try to get Hensley to his back. Working around, Hensley's done a nice job fighting on the bottom. Now he's going to get turned a little bit. Close here as he tries to get up. Sodergren with the early takedown. Hasn't been able to get any back points. No riding time in high school wrestling. It'd be tough for Sodergren to get anything else going here in this first period other than really. Oh, there, just as I say that, he works and he's got Hensley on his back. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Hensley fights out of it. And Sodergren finishes on top with 4 back points to take a 7-0 lead at the end of the first period. Went to his move with about 8 seconds left in the period. So Sodergren starts on the mat, rolls his way through, and just like that, he might have a chance. There's an illegal hold there on Hensley. So another point for Sodergren, makes 8-0. He was never quite able to roll all the way through, so he will still be on the bottom.
Vance Pizza is half price in the concession stand. There is half price pizza in the concession stand while supplies last. Go Ashton.
So Sodergren trying to work his way back up to his base, rolls through. Nice job by Hensley to stay in control. Sodergren trying to get back up to his base. And Sodergren, just like that, gets on top of Hensley, gets the reversal for 2 more. Sodergren going to try to work Hensley back onto the mat. 52 seconds to go in this second period. And just like that, Sodergren's got Hensley's shoulders to the mat. He says potentially dangerous situation. Had his chin tucked down into his sternum. Referee wisely stops that to avoid any major injury. So Sodergren will start on top, and he's cautioned as he jumped the gun. Sodergren gets Hensley down to the mat quickly once again. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Going to work once again as Sodergren tucks that leg through. Gonna try to get Hensley turned. Hensley countering him though the other way. And just like that, Sodergren has to be a little careful. He went almost too far. As Hensley has kept himself in some pretty tough situations, but has avoided so far giving up too many points and getting pinned, I should say. Wrestlers will start in neutral here in period number 3. And Sodergren got poked in the eye. Sodergren says he's fine. They put him on injury time, but he says he's quite all right. So Sodergren, after taking a little shot in his right eye, might have to go by feel here for these last 2 minutes. And Sodergren trying to work around to get another takedown here. Trying to work around to his left. Wrestlers continue to circle. Now Sodergren works his way around, but Hensley got his leg in on a single. And now things have changed a little bit. Hensley trying to convert the takedown. Sodergren's got to get his leg out. Might get caught in a stalemate here soon. Not sure either wrestler can go very far for. Oh, just like that. Sodergren gets the takedown. He's counting him down, and this will do it here. That'll be another tech fall for Centennial. Sodergren with a 17-0 win.
Centennial with class 138, Ethan Sodergren.
And now at the halfway point of the match, Nolan Bennett for Centennial. Good time to talk about his dad, Joe Bennett. Joe Bennett, Remax, Joe Bennett Homes Real Estate Services, longtime supporters of what we've done here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Says Sodergren got docked a team point for unsportsmanlike at the end of his tech fall. Talk the scorebook through that one. So it's 21-12 is our dual score. Waiting to find out who Nolan Bennett will be wrestling. A couple long wrestlers here.
Now wrestling weight class 144 for Urbandale, Dane Rue. And for Centennial, Nolan Bennett.
And Nolan Bennett, they're off to a quick start. Set a couple long wrestlers here. Rue shoots in initially. He's in on the right leg, and Bennett fights him off. Now Bennett shoots in. And Rue fights him off. 20 seconds into period number 1. No score. Dane Rue of Urbandale, Nolan Bennett of Centennial. Bennett shoots in again, grabs for air. Rue quickly back up. Bennett definitely the aggressor here early on. Big slap there echoes throughout the gym. Wrestlers tie up a little bit here in the center of the mat. Rue and Bennett still scoreless. Rue, as Bennett tries to circle himself back onto the mat. Not much room for either wrestler here in the corner. And back into the middle. They try to work, and they're off the mat. We'll go back to the middle. And Nolan Bennett going to get issued his first stall warning for going off the mat. Looks over, the coaches tell him keep wrestling. Bennett feigns a shot right away. 15 seconds to go in period number 1. Now Rue shoots in on the single. He's got Bennett up in the air, and he's going to complete the takedown. 3-point takedown there for Rue. Not much time here for Bennett to get out of this one. And we're in the first period with Dane Rue leading 3-0. Expected this to be a pretty close match tonight. It has been so far. Reminder that Bennett has been issued a stall warning. Rue will start on the bottom here to begin period number 2. And they're going to say Rue got started a little quick. Rue quickly up to his feet. Bennett going to try to throw him here. Bennett gets control, and off the mat they go. Right over nearly into the lap of our camera gal tonight. Ellie down there. Didn't flinch a bit. As we start once again from the middle. Bennett gets control of that foot. And they're off the mat once again. Bennett holding on for dear life. Rue quickly back up to his feet. Bennett going to try to throw him back down to the mat once again. And he does. No points there because he was already on top. So once again, we're 23 seconds into the second period. Wrestlers have gone off the mat 3 times. Again, Rue's up quick. He breaks out for the 1-point escape. Back to work they go. Rue gets underneath the arm and then off the mat, and they are quickly onto the hardwood. Into the north side 3-point line here at the Ankeny Centennial Gym. The jungle, they call it. When this place is rocking, it is rocking. Students will go on winter break tomorrow. And Bennett goes take a linebacker there going after Rue. Got Rue down to the mat, tried to capitalize on it, sunk his hips. Bennett, the football player on the Jaguar team for Coach Pizzetti. Looked like a safety trying to finish off the tackle there. 1 minute remaining in this second period. Bennett trying to create some action here. He's been the aggressor in this one. £144. Bennett, one of the several sophomores in this starting lineup for Ankeny Centennial. And Rue that time starts to come off the mat once again. And there's something he's not happy about right now. Bennett just waiting right there in the middle. 12 seconds remaining in this second period. Rue didn't care for some of the action there at the end of that sequence. And that's the end of the second period. Bennett's going to take down. He's going to look to come back in this one trailing 4-0. Rue throws him down on the edge of the mat. Again, no points there because Rue was already on top. A lot of action in this one at 144. Rue's got control of that arm, going to try to get Bennett turned and toss him down to the mat once again. Takes a lot out of you. You toss the mat like that a few times. With Rue already on top 4-0. He's keeping that right foot in right now, and that's why they allow him to wrestle on. Bennett trying to get up to his feet, and off the mat they go. So Bennett back on his hands and knees. Bennett once again trying to get up, and off the mat they go once again. And that's going to be a stall issued to Rue. Each one of them has been issued a stall now. So the next one will be a point. Oh, Bennett's got to be careful now as Rue tries to work his way into a cradle. Got to get back to his base. Rue drives his way through. Now Bennett gets back up, and there he gets the escape. 55 seconds for Nolan Bennett to try to get a takedown here. Tie this thing up. He circles right now, and another stall now. And that's going to be a point to Rue, and that's a big one. Now he's going to have to convert some back points here. Take down into some back points. I don't think you'll see Rue shoot at all in these next 30 seconds. He's just looking to counter anything that Bennett will throw at him. Bennett works his way in, and Rue runs off the mat once again. And there's no stall there. The Centennial coaching staff is all over that, wanting to get a stall as Rue broke out of it and ran off the mat, and he's already been cautioned. And there, that's 1 point. And 1 point to Bennett there on the technical violation running off the mat. 15 seconds to go. Bennett takedown will get him tied up, and off the mat they go with 11 seconds to go. Bennett runs at him. He's got 8 seconds to finish this one off. Tries to throw the underhook in, and off the mat they go onto the hardwood. And Rue helped up there by Coach Groff. 2 seconds to go. And Rue just has to fight off this last shot here quickly by Bennett. And that's going to do it. Vane Rue with the decision. 5-2 will score 3 more team points for Urbandale, make it 21-15.
Pick up the win by decision, weight class 144, Up next, weight class 150, weight class 150.
$150 is going to be Isaac Rule for Centennial, the senior.
$150 for Urbandale.
Jake Dunn for Urbandale.
Isaac Rule.
Jaguars looking to get a little lead here through these middle weights as their upper weights are light tonight. Not even sure who we'll see wrestling for the Jaguars later on. Isaac Brule and Jake Dunn. Dunn shoots in, Brule counters, and Brule just like that. Hasman Brule gonna look to finish this one off. Brule's so strong right now, he's already got the takedown. Looks to finish this one here. Can't quite do it. Reverse cradle, just got one counted there. No points there, and then one issued on the escape.
3-point takedown, Brule.
And another takedown for Brule. 6-1 now for Isaac. And he already cut him loose there, so 6-2. Brule, very technically sound wrestler. Brule, safety on the football team, built like one. Just solid here at 150 pounds. So strong. Off the mat they go. Brule gets in on that single once again. No points yet. Once he pulls his head out, it will be, and he does right there. 3 more points for Brule. It's 9-2. Brule probably doesn't want to cut Dunn loose right now with just 14 seconds to go in this period, and off the mat they go. It's 9-2, but if he cuts him loose, not a whole lot of time left to get a takedown. Brule looking to ride Dunn out here in this second period. First period, excuse me. And he does. Brule never let go of the right leg of Dunn, and just like that, snags himself another takedown. Trying to work into a finishing move here, and doesn't look like he's going to get there. Dunn's been very defensive. Brule looked like he was going to cut him loose and gets to reposition himself, and now Brule's got him in the headlock, counting him down. Great shot down there. Brule trying to finish this one out. There it is. Isaac Brule with a pin.
For Centennial, Isaac Brule. Up next, weight class 157. Weight class 157.
Now we move to 157. That's Daybold.
Now wrestling weight class 157 for the Jayhawks, Jackson Brown. And for Centennial, Max Daybold.
Jackson Brown for Urbandale. Daybold is just an outstanding sophomore wrestler here for the Jags. Fun to watch. Immediately gets in on the single. And gets a takedown. Less than 10 seconds into the first period. Rolls his way through.
3-point takedown, Daybold.
Brown and Daybold roll off the mat. Point there for Brown on the escape. Daybold goes back to work, and off the mat they go. Dable just kind of ushered him off the mat. Quickly comes around and gets another takedown. Throws the leg through, trying to get Brown turned. He's got to be careful there. Brown looking to get the reversal. Dable gets back in. Goes across the face, rolls himself over the top, and has him in the cradle now. Dable looking to finish this one out. Minute 7 to hold him, and somehow Brown got out of it. 4 points there on the near fall. Makes it 10-1. Dable checks the scoreboard. Let's see how much time he's got left. Works his way in once again. Trying to drive that head through. There it is once again in the cradle. Had him here once before. 4 more points there. Dable couldn't quite finish it off. And yeah, one more of those. This thing's over. Once more, rolls him back. There it is. Going to try to finish it here. Dable getting a little loose on it. And that's going to do it on the technical fall. 5 points for the Jaguars on the 18-1 win for Max Dable. The third tech fall of the night for Centennial. He joins Andrew Rowland and Ethan Sodergren with the tech falls. That'll bring up Jacob Hand for Centennial. He is slated to go up against Oliver Gray. As we move up to 165.
Now wrestling, weight class 165 for Urbandale, Oliver Gray, and for Centennial, Jacob Hand.
Hand wastes no time working in on the head of Gray. Works his way over, and he's working on the reverse Nelson right now. Going to try to get him turned, breaking him down to the mat. And he does get out of it. Hand tries to shoot in on the single. Nash counters him, and now Hand working his way around. And no points there for anybody. Action-packed first 40 seconds of this first period at 165. Nash shoots in once again, and then Hand catches him there and gets the takedown.
3-point takedown, Hand.
And off the mat they go. So Hand will start on top here with 1:04 to go. Comes under and tries to keep him in on the mat, and he comes off, and we'll restart things back in the middle of the mat. Hand works in on the half. Can't quite get it through, and now Gray is up, and still no escape yet. And there it is. Back to neutral they go. So after a quick takedown, we still sit at 3-1. And that's going to do it for the end of the first period. So Hand will start on the mat, down position, but I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, Not sure what was going on there, but as the wrestlers are faced away from us. But Gray starts on top here in the second period. And just like that. And works his way around. That should be a reversal, I believe. And Gray gets back in on the leg. Still no points issued. The referee says no change in status right now. His hand continues to work around. Gray's got to be careful. He leaned back a little too far there and nearly got caught. And he still stays on top. No points after all that action. No points to either wrestler. Jacob Hand working back up to his base. Going to try to get out of it here. And he does. Gets the escape. Well earned. Took him a minute 8 to get out of it. And just like that, Gray shoots in once more. Hand's got his leg. Locks it underneath and a takedown there for Jacob Hand. 3 points for Jacob. Takes the 7-1 lead. Got to be careful there on the edge of the mat. And off they go. And that was just as Gray was about to take control. The wrestlers roll off the mat. His hand dodges a bullet. Coach Moreno wants to discuss things with the official here, how things transpired at the end of that sequence. So Gray will start with his knees on the mat. Hand gets into him right away. Gray tries to get up, and he's back up to neutral. 15 seconds for either wrestler to score. Hand's got control right now if he can get in. I like where he's got his hands, and then Gray gets out of it. 5 seconds to go. And we move to the third. Still anyone's match here at 165. And Hand decides that he's going to cut Gray loose right away. Gray gets the point. And we start at 7-3 here. Both wrestlers neutral. Gray shoots in a little bit high. Not able to convert it. Tries to get in with the head. Hand. Gray trying to throw Hand, and Hand gets stuck there down to his back. Takedown for Gray. Both wrestlers trying to throw the other. Looked like a couple heavyweights going at it there. Hand still has a 1-point lead with 90 seconds to go in the third. Gray trying to get him turned. This is where Hand will have to be careful that he doesn't get dinged for any stalls. Hand tried to reach back, and everybody on the Centennial bench yelled no. Didn't want to see him get turned the other way. And there's that caution on Hand. Gray pulling him back, and Hand rolls through, and Hand gets the reversal. Gray got a little bit high as he tried to get him on his back. And now with 50 seconds to go, it's 9-6. Back down to the mat they go, and Hand will start in the up position here. He looks over at Coach Jay Groth. Coach says, remember, you got a warning. You got that stall warning, so be smart. 9-6 right now in favor of Jacob Hand. He gets a little high right now. He's got to be careful. He gets too high. Hand working his way through. Hand's got him, though. Hand has Gray. They say these wrestlers are in neutral position. Nobody yet has points. And gradually walking over was Gray. He gets they say still no points. Because Gray's got a leg, or Hand's got a leg, so still no points yet. 15 seconds to go. And still Gray holding on, Hand holding on. There's a reversal. Hand's got to stay off his back. 2 seconds to go. And Jacob Hand's going to win it 9-8. No back points at the end, and Jacob Hand wins 9-8. Nice finish there by Jacob Hand. Heck of a match between those two. He gets an extra long handshake from Oliver Gray. 9-8. What a match there at 165. Now we go out of 175. Ryan Smith, the Centennial. Aiden Fornash.
For Urbandale, Aiden Fornash, and for Centennial, Ryan Smith.
4 matches left here tonight.
You go.
Fornash shoots in, and just like that, Smith works his way around and gets the takedown. Smith goes to work in the upper part of the body and try to get Fornash turned over. Gets control of that left arm. Smith, that strong upper body. You see him start to work in on the half from the right side. And we got it. Potentially dangerous here as that shoulder was getting wrenched out in a pretty tough position. So Smith will start on top. Fornash back up to his feet, breaks away for the escape.
1 point escape, Fornash.
Fornash shoots in once again, and Smith able to counter really fast. Smith going to try to work his way around. Back to the feet they go. 4 seconds left, and no one's going to score here at the end of this first period. 3-1. Ryan Smith in the lead. Smith goes in for the head once again. And now shooting in on the single is Fornash, but Smith gets around on him right away, gets 3 more points. Now Smith looks to get some back points here. Smith works his way back over to the side. And try to work that leg in. There he does. Smith going to try to finish this one off. Fornash on his back. There it is, a pin for Ryan Smith, and that'll seal the deal here on the dual score as we move to 190.
Ryan Smith. Up next, weight class 190. Weight class 190. 190 for Urbandale, Ankeny Tickets, and for Centennial, Henry Lee.
We wrestle for Centennial here at 190. He's taking on Kane Tiggis, a talented 190-pounder from Urbandale. And Tiggis wastes no time there getting the takedown.
Go, Tiggis.
Roeder tries to get, Lee tries to get back up to his feet, and Tiggis, relentless, driving into the middle of his back. Goes to work trying to break down Lee. Has to work his way through once again. Tiggis has Lee. Got a 1 count there. Lee back up to his base and works his way back through once again. This is trouble right now for Lee. Tiggis a little bit loose. And Tiggis can't quite get Lee. Lee rolls his way through, and just like that, back to his back. 4 points there given to Tiggis. Tiggis going to work once more. Trying to control the arm of Lee. Trouble here for Lee. Tiggis tries to shift his weight over to the other side to finish stuff off. Kind of looks at the official, like, what do I need to do here? Official was counting him down. I don't think he realized it. Got 4 more points on the near fall, and it's 11-0 in favor of Kane Tiggis. And a takedown there for Tiggis. And the next points here for Tiggis will be a technical fall. Tiggis rolls him through, getting counted down, and that'll do it. If there's no pin here, it'll be a tech fall. Tiggis tries to get himself out of there. Referee nearly got kicked, and that'll do it. 18-0, Kane Tiggis. The tech fall here.
For Urbandale, Kane Tiggis. Up next, with class 215. Class 215. Now wrestling weight class 215 for Urbandale, Ethan Miller.
Ethan Miller.
For Centennial, Ben Rodert.
For Urbandale, Ben Rodert moves up from his normal spot at 190 to wrestle in the vacant 215-pound spot tonight. You can see a decent size difference in these two wrestlers. Rodert, there was work cut out for him here this evening. Looks to work his way around right now and then gives up his positioning as Miller takes him down and gets 3. Roeder tried to spin his way out there, but Miller quickly pulls him right back in. Trying to sneak that cradle in. Pulling the head to the knee. Can't quite do it as Roeder goes stiff. No points here in the latter stages of this first period. 15 seconds to go. Miller still in control after his early takedown. Roder's got to be spent. The bigger Miller right now has ridden him out for most of the first period. So Miller will start in the down position here in the second period. And Miller has some blood. Looks like he's got a little cut on his arm. Should be able to wrap that one up quick. Our trainer, Nate.
Excellent time to mention how much we appreciate our athletic trainers here at Centennial. Thank you, Nate Walker, for everything you do for our athletes.
Looks like he might have got a little scratch. Finish things off right here and quickly get Ethan Miller taped back up. Ben Rodert still waiting there in the middle, and we're ready to go once again. So Rodert's going to cut him. Actually, he does not. Roder going to work on the top. Continues to control Miller. And puts Miller back down to the mat. Roder continues to battle. He's ridden out Miller now for 45 seconds this second period. Hasn't been able to really break him down. Miller just can't get out. Now Roder goes to try to throw him. Can't quite do it. Still has that arm pinned down to his side. Not much that Miller can do right now as tries to get up once again. And Roder going to throw him down to the mat once more. Roder's got to be careful. He's getting a little bit high. Nice job of riding here by Ben Roder. Even though the see Roder get issued a stall warning. Roder shows that he's going to cut, but I don't think he's going to. Here he is not. He wants to get faced up. And then Roder does give up the reversal. He rode him so well for 90 seconds. And then Ethan Miller got the reversal with 30 seconds left in the second period. So 5-0 as we head into the third between Ethan Miller of Urbandale and Ben Rodert of Centennial. They'll go neutral as Miller shoots in once again for the double this time. And Miller gets on top. And Rodert nearly got the takedown. Miller, though, back in, and Miller gets three more. Roeder going to try to work his way out of this one, but he's got his work cut out for him now. 8-0 with a minute left. Miller now riding tough. Seconds to go in this one. Roeder just can't get out. Roeder tries to roll his way through, and Miller quickly gets him right back down to the mat. And that's going to do it. Major decision there for Miller. 8-0. Move to our final match of the night. Here, heavyweight. Dirk Winkle for Centennial. Elias Pardon for Urbandale.
Now wrestling in group class heavyweight for Urbandale, Elias Pardon, and for Centennial, Dirk Winkle.
Winkle shoots the undercut right away. Pardon up underneath him. Look out here. Pardon breaks Winkle down to the mat. Throws him down for 3. Pardon, a tough ride here for Urbandale at the heavyweight spot. Works in. Wants to throw Winkle down once again. Winkle does get the escape, and Pardon comes right back at him. And another takedown there for Pardon. Pardon's got Winkle's shoulders down, and he's going to have his work cut out for him now with 65 seconds to go. He's got all of Pardon's weight on his upper body, trying to fight him off. Winkle trying to turn out of it, can't do it. He's close there in the shadows, and Elias Pardon ends this one with a pin. But the Jaguars going to win this one tonight, 42-30 on the dual meet. I want to thank everybody for watching here tonight. Again, thank you to Joe Bennett, Remax Precision, Joe Bennett Homes Real Estate, for, as always, supporting our streams here of wrestling on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Merry Christmas to everyone, and a Happy New Year. Let's celebrate another Jaguar victory at the Cabaret.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.